Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy, coming at you live with some real talk. You heard, we're about to dive into something deep, something serious. On God, something that might make you want to check your pockets real quick, son. You don't feel like a super dusty. We talking about money, baby. All right. Let me ask you this. How many of y'all are out here living paycheck to paycheck? Don't be shy, I've been there. It's like a never-ending cycle of work. Get paid, spend it all. Repeat. We gotta break free from these financial chains, my people. Today we're gonna expose these money-sucking habits and kick them to the curb on my soul. All right, let's talk about overspending. It's a trap many of us fall into, often without even realizing it. You know what I'm talking about. Trying to keep up with the Joneses, always wanting the latest and greatest. Buying things you don't need, with money you ain't really got. It's a vicious cycle that can lead to financial ruin. Listen, I love nice things just as much as the next guy, believe me. But there's a difference between enjoying luxuries and being enslaved by them. You know what's nicer than a fancy car? Not having to worry about how you're gonna make the next car payment? Financial peace of mind is priceless. Living beyond your means is a recipe for disaster, my friends. It leads to stress, anxiety, and a never-ending cycle of debt. Start by tracking your spending for a month. Write down every single purchase, no matter how small. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start making changes. Identify areas where you can cut back. Set a budget and stick to it. A budget helps you control your money, rather than letting your money control you. A budget ain't about deprivation, it's about freedom. Freedom to spend on what truly matters to you. Freedom from debt, freedom from stress, and freedom to achieve your financial goals. Imagine the possibilities when you're not weighed down by financial worries. Speaking of budgets, let's talk about the importance of having one. A budget is your financial roadmap. It helps you track your income and expenses so you can make informed decisions about your money. Keep it simple. There are tons of apps out there that can help you track your spending and create a budget in minutes. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Review your budget regularly and make adjustments as needed. All right, let's talk about impulse buying. That sneaky little devil that whispers in your ear, urging you to spend money on things you don't really need. It's that voice that tells you need that new gadget, or that dress would look amazing on you. And before you know it, you're convinced that your life will be incomplete without these items. Next thing you know, you're walking out of the store with bags full of stuff you didn't even know you needed 5 minutes ago. It's like a magic trick, but not the good kind. Listen, we've all been there. The thrill of buying something new can be intoxicating, but it often leads to regret. But impulse buying can wreak havoc on your finances. Those little purchases add up quickly, and before you know it, you're staring at a bank statement that makes you want to cry. So, how do we combat this urge to splurge? One word: discipline. It's all about self-control and making mindful decisions. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, do I really need this, or do I just want it? This simple question can save you a lot of money and regret. If it's the latter, walk away. It's not worth the temporary satisfaction if it means financial stress later. Give yourself a moment to think. If you still want it after some time, maybe it's worth considering. But often, the urge will pass. Give yourself 24 hours to think about it. This cooling off period can help you make a more rational decision. Once the cash is gone, that's it. No more impulse buys. Remember, financial health is just as important as physical health. Stay strong, ninja. We're about to get real serious, real quick. Saving money, it's not the most glamorous topic, but it's crucial for financial security. Imagine this. Your car breaks down, your roof starts leaking, or, God forbid, you lose your job. These are the moments when having a healthy savings account can mean the difference between weathering the storm and drowning in debt. Even if it's just a few dollars a week, every little bit counts. Saving money is like filling up your financial gas tank. so you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Let's talk about credit cards, those little pieces of plastic that can be both a blessing and a curse. Used responsibly, they can help you build credit and earn rewards, but used recklessly, they can lead you down a dangerous path of debt and financial ruin. Every time you swipe that card, you're essentially taking out a mini loan that you have to pay back, with interest. Credit cards should be used as a tool, not a crutch. If you do use them, make sure you're paying off your balance in full and on time every month. All right, let's talk about investments. I know, it can seem intimidating, especially if you're not a financial whiz. But trust me, investing is one of the most important things you can do to build long-term wealth. When you invest, you're essentially putting your money to work for you. There are tons of different investment options out there, from stocks and bonds to real estate and mutual funds. The key is to do your research and find investments that align with your risk tolerance and financial goals. All right, let's talk about the dreaded paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. It's like being stuck on a financial treadmill. You're working your butt off, but you're not making any progress. The main culprit? Often, it's a combination of low income, high expenses, and a lack of financial planning. First and foremost, create a budget and stick to it like glue. Identify areas where you can cut back on spending and explore ways to increase your income. Can you take on a side hustle, negotiate a raise, or find a higher-paying job? Remember, breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle takes time, effort, and discipline. Have you ever gotten to the end of the month and wondered, where did all my money go? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the thing, you can't manage what you don't track. If you're serious about getting your finances in order, you gotta know where your money is going. There are tons of ways to track your expenses. Find a method that works for you and be consistent. You might be surprised to discover how much you're spending on things like eating out, entertainment, or subscription services. Let's be real, personal finance isn't the most exciting topic in the world. But here's the thing. Financial literacy is crucial for success in life. Think about it. We learn math, science, and history in school, but we're rarely taught about money management. The good news is, it's never too late to learn. There are tons of resources available, from books and articles to podcasts and online courses. The more you know about personal finance, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your money. Let's talk about procrastination, that little voice in our heads that says, I'll do it tomorrow. And when it comes to financial planning, procrastination can be costly. Whether it's saving for retirement, investing for the future, or simply creating a budget, putting off financial planning can have serious consequences. Time is your greatest asset when it comes to building wealth. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. So, stop making excuses and start planning for your future today. All right, folks, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've delved into the intricacies of financial habits that can either make or break your financial health. We talked about the 10 habits that are secretly making you poor, habits that might seem insignificant, but can have a profound impact over time. From overspending and impulse buying to neglecting savings and procrastinating financial planning, these habits can slowly drain your resources. Remember, these habits may seem small, but they can accumulate and lead to significant financial stress. They can have a big impact on your financial well-being, affecting not just your bank balance, but also your peace of mind. The good news is, by identifying these habits and taking steps to break them, you can start to regain control. You can get back on track and achieve your financial goals, whether it's saving for a big purchase, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. Now, I want to hear from you. Your journey is unique, and sharing your experiences can help others too. Which of these habits do you struggle with the most? Is it the impulse buying, or maybe the procrastination in financial planning? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights could be the motivation someone else needs to make a change. And if you're ready to take your finances to the next level, don't stop here. Be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing my top tips for achieving financial freedom. It's packed with actionable advice that you can start implementing right away. Together, we can take control of our finances and pave the way to a more secure and prosperous future. Let's make financial freedom a reality.